for first time in my van for this year. I've not been out in the van for the last couple of weeks. So this is my first video for 2017. I started back work yesterday. Absolutely freezing cold day. It was -4. Didn't warm up that much, but I only worked for the morning. Me and my dad just done a hedge together. It was quite a nice way of getting back into it a little bit. So this morning is the first day for my jobs. I've got only got 2 jobs to do today. One of them's a 2-hour maintenance job, and one of them is a 3-hour maintenance job. And it's a little bit warmer today. It's not as frosty, but there is a chance of showers. So we'll see what we get done. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you had a good Christmas, a good break. I did. I need a massive detox now. Didn't stop eating, didn't stop drinking all over Christmas time. Need a massive detox. Need to reintroduce myself to fruit and vegetables and try and get myself back in control. So I'm going to chat to you a little bit about things that I'm trying to get prepared throughout January. And I had a couple of things that have cropped up over the Christmas period that have not worried me. I don't get too worried, but I've had 3 customers. 3 of my customers are moving. They're all moving house, and they are moving far away. They're moving away from where I am. It's too far for me to continue maintenance for them. So one of them is the longest customer. Oh, I've got to turn that fan down. 1 second. One of them is the second longest customer I've had. She's a lady who I've worked for probably 11 years. When I first started working for her, I was doing painting and decorating and construction, that sort of thing. And when I stopped doing the painting and decorating thing and started the gardening full time, she was my second customer. As soon as I told her that I was packing it up and I was going to do gardening, she was like, right, you're my gardener from now on. And so she's moving away, unfortunately. I mean, she's been a lovely customer. She has been ever so good to me. She looks after me over Christmas time. She gets me little presents for my kids and that sort of thing. You know, she's ever such a nice lady. I will miss working for her. And the other 2, one of them, the pub job that I do, they are now under new management, and I have spoke to the new management, and apparently they will keep me on, but I don't know what's going to happen with that one, if I'm honest with you. Obviously this time of year, when you speak to people about gardening, they're like, yeah, whatever with the garden, I'm not too fussed, but because nothing's happening. Whether or not in the spring, when the grass is 2 foot high, they change their mind, we'll wait and see. But as of today, I'm not going there at the minute, so we'll wait and see with that one. And there was number 3 was a job I picked up this year, which I really liked. It was in my village, and it was just maintenance. Just lawns. Tiny little bit of maintenance on the beds, which I've sort of done every now and again for them, not very often. But it was basically just go in once a fortnight, cut the lawn, and go. And it was a real nice one. So I only picked it up this year throughout the year, and unfortunately they've moved now, and they live just a little bit too far away from me. I have said to them, if they get desperate for a gardener, if they can't find anybody, then let me know and I'll see. They're probably about half an hour, 40 minutes away from where I am, and at the minute I think they're just a bit too far. I don't know what the garden is like they've gone to, so I have had to say to them, maybe not at the minute. But I'm not going to panic too much. I'm going to just try and, I've got the new adverts that will come out in April or May, whenever they come out. So I'm quite confident that things will be okay. So this video is a bit of a test video. I have myself a new camera. Over Christmas I got myself a GoPro, and I just want to see how it looks, how it sets up, how the sound is, everything like that. I'm never really sure when I'm in the van talking if it's going to turn out a good video, because a lot of the times I've got the heating fans on, I've got, you know, the sound, and forget to turn the radio off or something like that. I'm not sure if the camera's going to be too close, you're just going to be sat right in my face. So let's see how it turns out, and I can edit up a little bit. So yeah, you'll be getting more and more videos now, guys. I think this will be my 70th video, which means, I mean, nearly been doing it for sort of over the last couple of years. So that means what, I've put 35 videos out a year. That's not many, is it really? I'll try and change that for you guys. I'll try and get a few more out, but I'll never want to put stuff out that's just rubbish. I like to try and give you a bit of information or something like that. A lot of shout outs over Christmas, guys. I want to thank anybody that they did a video and shouted out. I hope you watched my little shout out video, and say I hope you were on the list. So as for today, my first day back here, I had to text both lots of people I'm working for, because over Christmas I know that it's always tricky when do you allowed to go into work and when you're not. I didn't go into work between Christmas and New Year. Some of my friends went back to work, and they go in offices and that sort of thing. They all gone back to work, but I work for people that have young families, and I work for people that you know, they have time off over Christmas. They don't really want me turning up when they're on their Christmas holidays, and they don't really want me turning up on their Christmas holidays and making a mess or making a noise. So I don't worry. But when I come back after New Year, I'll just give them a text just to make sure, because some of them are probably still off, and I just want to make sure that they're all right. You know, I don't want to be waking them up in the morning with the blowers and all the rest of it. So, but I've got texts back from everyone saying, yeah, you're fine, come on in, and we'll go and see what we're up to. It's can't really show you too much on this job, unfortunately, but it is a maintenance one. I don't do the lawns there. I picked it up about this time last year, and it hadn't had anything done to it for over a year. It was in a right state. Everything, it was quite a busy garden anyway, you know, it had lots of beds and all the rest of it, and all the beds had got really overgrown and just massive. So at the minute I'm just working my way through it. Obviously I've been there for nearly a year. There are still bits in the garden I haven't even looked at. So I know that some people you speak to this time of year and say, what are you doing? You know, you can't be gardening. I'm finding things to do. Make sure and that's the reason I pick up these sort of jobs. Not too many of these, but a few of these type of jobs give me something to do this time of year. So it's just it's a nice chilled out time of year. Literally freezing cold, but it's a nice chilled out time of year. It's not too nothing's too strenuous. So I'm done there. Second job done for today, and that'll be doing me for today's jobs. Oh man, I'm not used to having those like near enough 2 weeks off. I'm freaking starving hungry, man. I normally bring a few bits and pieces with me to snack on, but I didn't bring enough today. It's going to take me a while to get back into the usual routine. Guys, if you're out there gardening at the minute, well done, you're doing something good to be. If you're still gardening in January, still finding things to do, then something's obviously going right for you. It's not easy. January generally sucks, to be honest. For me, it's an expensive month to me. Always you know, tax bills, that sort of thing, and I, in my infinite wisdom, decided to have 2 daughters who were born in January, so birthdays for me. And of course, you just come back from the Christmas rush and everything like that, and I haven't worked for 2 weeks, so it's always a bit of a downtime. So I'm grateful to be able to do some work, but also my missus has a list for me, and for me going, you know, when I told her I'm going back to work this week, she weren't too impressed. You know, she was thinking I was going to be getting things done, and yeah, it'll wait. I will get it done. I just wanted to get, while the weather was reasonably decent, I wanted to get back and do a few bits and pieces to get some money rolling in. I'm getting a few bits done. Tomorrow is exactly the same again. I have 2 jobs to do. I have a weeding job in the morning, which I shall do for 2 hours, and then in the afternoon I have a regular one that I go to. A few contracts, obviously. Sometimes you get the customers ask you, you know, they'll look at you and sort of say, oh, what are you up to today? I mean, that last job I went to this afternoon, the customer, he called me straight away, oh, what are you up to? And they want to know what you're after, so have something in mind what you're going to do. Don't just turn up to these jobs and go, oh, I was just going to see what was around, I was just going to see what was necessary to do, because you got to be prepared. You know, if the customer turns around and says, oh, don't bother today, there's nothing much going on, you've lost out for that day. So I always have things, I'm like, just leave that job now. I'm always looking around it thinking, what can I do next time, what can I do in the coming weeks. So that job I just left, there's 3 or 4 different hedges that I do. I only do them once a year, but I will do them over the next couple of visits. And also there's still loads of leaves there that are down covering pathways and that sort of thing, which I shall hopefully get round in the next couple of visits. But I say, I want, this time of year, just the time drags. You're sat there and you're watching the clock a lot, thinking, God, you know, can I go home yet? But today, I mean, the weather, I wrapped up this morning, coats, hats, all the rest of it, and I got really warm in my afternoon job. But apparently tomorrow again we're going to be freezing again tomorrow. So, you know, got things to do. But I say, guys, if you're out there, if you're gardening this time of year, you're doing something right in your business. I know we're not quite as busy as we would like to be, but you're definitely doing something right, so well done. Let me know, guys, in the comments what you've been up to the last couple of well, the last week, say. You've only just got back to work. So let me know, guys, what jobs you're doing at the minute. I have a pressure washing job coming up for somebody, doing the pressure washing on their driveway. But then again, obviously we can only do that if the weather's works well for me. I don't want to be doing it in the snow or anything like that. So I'll only do that if the weather continues to be mild like this. Anyway, guys, I don't want to babble on. Happy New Year to you all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care, guys. Be good. See you soon.